Hello again, dear friend. Welcome back to this peaceful space we share together. It's so good to have you here, returning once more to a place of rest and calm. Let's begin by getting settled. Take a moment to adjust anything that needs adjusting. Shift your pillow. Pull your covers just right. Let your body find its most comfortable position. There's no rush. Take all the time you need. Now, let's take a deep, cleansing breath together. Breathe in slowly through your nose, filling your lungs completely with peace and calm. Hold it gently for a moment. And now, release it through your mouth with a soft sigh, letting go of anything you've been carrying today. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel yourself already beginning to soften, to let go, to settle into this moment. Tonight, we're going to use the image of a gentle wave to help you relax completely. Imagine you're lying on a warm, soft beach at sunset. The sand beneath you is perfectly comfortable, molded to your body. And now, a wave of warm, peaceful water is approaching, ready to wash over you, bringing deep relaxation with it. The wave reaches your feet first. Feel the warm water touch your toes, your feet, your ankles. As it touches you, all tension dissolves and flows away. Your feet become completely relaxed, heavy, at peace. The wave flows higher over your calves, your knees, your thighs. Everywhere the water touches, muscles let go. Tension melts away. Your legs become so heavy, so relaxed, sinking down into the soft sand beneath you. The wave continues upward, flowing over your hips, your lower back, your stomach. Feel your entire lower body releasing, softening, letting go. The warm water carries away any discomfort, any holding, leaving only peace. Higher still, the wave washes over your chest and upper back. Your breathing deepens, slows, becomes as rhythmic and peaceful as the ocean itself. In and out, effortless and natural. The wave flows over your shoulders. Oh, feel those shoulders releasing, dropping, letting go of all the weight they carry. The tension flows away with the water, leaving your shoulders soft, relaxed, at rest. Down your arms now, the warm wave washing over your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, all the way to your fingertips. Your arms are completely relaxed, heavy, peaceful. The wave reaches your neck, washing away any tightness there. Your neck softens, releases, becomes comfortable and free. And now the wave washes over your head. It flows across your jaw, and your jaw unclenches, relaxes. Over your cheeks, your nose, your closed eyes. Your face becomes smooth and peaceful. Across your forehead, washing away any worry lines. Over the crown of your head, leaving your entire scalp relaxed and calm. The wave recedes gently, flowing back to the ocean, taking with it all tension, all stress, all discomfort. It leaves you completely relaxed, warm, peaceful, resting on a soft sand as the sun sets and the first stars begin to appear in the sky above. You are deeply relaxed, completely at peace. And now, you're ready to return to a place you know, a place that's been waiting for you. The Starlight Library is calling you back. And tonight, it has something special to show you. You find yourself once again on the familiar village lane. It's a mild evening, not quite summer, not quite spring. The air is soft and carries the scent of night-blooming flowers and the promise of rain that hasn't yet fallen. The walk down the cobblestone lane feels easier each time, as if your feet remember the way, as if the path itself knows you now. The cottages glow with their warm lights. A cat sits on a windowsill, watching you pass with calm, knowing eyes. And there it is, at the end of the lane, the Starlight Library, standing solid and welcoming, its honey-colored stone walls almost glowing in the twilight. The ivy climbs as always, dotted with those small white flowers. The sign above the door welcomes you silently. The Starlight Library. You approach the door, and your hand finds the familiar iron handle. It's warm to the touch, as if the building itself has been waiting for you, keeping itself warm for your arrival. You turn the handle and step inside. The entrance hall greets you like an old friend. The wooden floor, the curving staircase, the warm light from candles in their sconces, and the smell, that wonderful smell of old books and beeswax, and something indefinable that means home, safety, peace. But tonight, something is different. The librarian is standing in the entrance hall, waiting for you. She's smiling, and there's something expectant in her expression, something excited but gentle. "Welcome back," she says warmly. "I'm so glad you're here tonight. I've been hoping you'd come. There's something I'd like to show you, if you're willing. A part of the library that not everyone gets to see." You nod, curious and comfortable. You trust her completely. She gestures for you to follow, and instead of leading you through the familiar archway to the main library, she moves toward the staircase. Her hand trails along the polished banister as she climbs, and you follow, your footsteps making soft sounds on the wooden stairs. At the top of the stairs, there's a hallway you haven't seen before. It's narrow, but not cramped, with a runner of deep blue carpet down the center, and paintings on the walls, landscapes of peaceful places, gardens and lakes and forest paths. The librarian leads you down this hallway, past several closed doors. Each door has a small brass nameplate, but the names are curious. The Room of Forgotten Dreams, the Hall of Gentle Memories, the Chamber of Peaceful Endings. She stops at a door near the end of the hall. Its nameplate reads, "The Secret Reading Room." She produces an old brass key from her cardigan pocket and fits it into the lock. The door opens with a quiet click and swings inward. "This room," she says softly, "is for those who need a more intimate space, a quieter peace. It's smaller than the main library, more personal. I think you might like it tonight." She steps aside, and you enter the secret reading room. It's beautiful. The room is indeed smaller, more like a study than a library. The ceiling is lower, giving it a cozy, protected feeling. 3 walls are lined with bookshelves, but these are filled with older books, special books. Their leather covers worn soft with reading, their pages yellowed with age. The 4th wall is almost entirely made of a large window that overlooks the village and the countryside beyond. Through it, you can see the lights of the village, the dark shapes of hills in the distance, and above it all, the night sky, deep and scattered with stars. In front of this window sits a window seat, wide and deep, covered with cushions in soft, faded colors, rose and sage and cream. There are pillows of various sizes, some embroidered with stars and moons, others plain, but inviting. A thick quilt is folded at one end, ready to be pulled over. Someone who wants to curl up and rest. To one side of the room, there's a small fireplace, much smaller than the grand one in the main library. A fire burns there, but it's gentle, contained, just enough to warm the small space and provide soft light. The flames are the familiar silver and gold, dancing quietly. Near the fireplace is a single armchair, this one upholstered in soft green velvet, with a footstool in front of it. A small side table holds a candle in a glass holder and a pair of reading glasses. And on a round table in the center of the room, there's a tray with a teapot, a cup, and what looks like a small plate of shortbread cookies. "I'll leave you to explore," the librarian whispers. "Stay as long as you like. This room is yours for the evening." She closes the door softly behind her, and you're alone in the secret reading room. You move slowly around the space, taking it all in. The books on these shelves are different from the ones downstairs. Their titles are more personal, more intimate, the story of your own heart, the dream you've been carrying, the peace you've been seeking, the answer to the question you forgot to ask. You run your fingers along their spines. Some are warm to the touch. Others feel cool. One seems to hum very slightly, as if it contains energy or life. But you don't pull any of them out. Not yet. Maybe not at all. Just knowing they're here is enough. You move to the window seat and sit down on it, your back against the wall, your legs stretched out. The cushions are exactly as soft as they looked. You arrange a few pillows behind you, creating the perfect support. Outside the window, the night is peaceful. You can see a few lights still on in the village, but most have dimmed. People are sleeping, resting, dreaming. The sky is magnificent from here. The stars are so bright, so numerous. You can see the Milky Way, that river of stars flowing across the darkness. As you watch, a shooting star streaks across the sky, bright and brief and beautiful. You hear a soft sound and look over to see that one book has drifted down from a shelf. Unlike in the main library, where many books float at once, here only one has chosen to move. It floats gently through the air and comes to rest beside you on the window seat. Its cover is soft gray, like morning mist, and there's no title on the spine or cover. It's a plain book, humble, unassuming. You pick it up. It feels light in your hands, almost weightless, but also somehow significant. You open it to a random page. The handwriting inside is elegant, written in dark blue ink. But as you try to read the words, you realize they're not quite in focus. They blur and shift, and you understand that this book isn't meant to be read with your eyes. It's meant to be felt, understood in a different way. You close the book and simply hold it in your lap, and immediately you feel something. Peace, understanding, acceptance. The book is telling you, without words, that everything is all right, that you are exactly where you need to be, that your journey has meaning even when you can't see the path clearly. That rest is not laziness, but wisdom, that you are enough, just as you are. Tears prick at your eyes, But they're not sad tears. They're tears of relief, of release, of recognition. You hold the book close and look out at the stars, and you feel understood in a way that's rare and precious. After a while, you set the book gently beside you and reach for the tea tray on the center table. You don't remember standing up or walking over to get it, but somehow it's now beside you on the window seat. Dream logic. This place has its own rules, and that's all right. You pour tea into the delicate cup. It's chamomile, you think, mixed with something else, something floral and sweet. You take a sip. It's perfect, not too hot, exactly the right strength. You take a shortbread cookie and bite into it. It's buttery and melts in your mouth, leaving a sweetness that lingers. Outside the window, a light rain begins to fall. Not a storm, just a gentle rain, the kind that whispers rather than pounds. You can hear it tapping softly against the glass, a peaceful, hypnotic sound. The lights in the village below blur slightly behind the rain, becoming softer, more dreamlike. You finish your tea and set the cup aside. You pull the quilt from the end of the window seat and spread it over yourself. It's heavy and warm, filled with down or something even softer. You arrange the pillows again, creating a nest, a cocoon of comfort. The fire in the small fireplace continues to burn steadily. The rain continues its gentle percussion against the window. The stars, visible between clouds, continue their slow wheel across the sky. You feel your eyes growing heavy. The window seat is so comfortable, more comfortable than seems possible. The cushions support you perfectly. The pillows cradle your head just right. The quilt is the ideal weight and warmth. Everything conspires to help you rest. The gray book still sits beside you, and you place one hand on it lightly, maintaining contact, letting its wordless story continue to flow into you. It tells you about the importance of quiet spaces, about the value of solitude that's not loneliness, but rather a comfortable being with oneself, about the beauty of simple things, rain on windows, firelight, warm quilts, and hot tea. Your breathing has slowed to match the rhythm of the rain, in and out, soft and steady, like the rainfall itself. Your heartbeat has slowed too, calm and strong and regular. The room around you seems to be holding you gently, protectively. The walls, the books, the fire, the window with its view of stars and rain, all of it has become a shelter, a sanctuary, a place of perfect safety. You hear the door open very softly. The librarian enters, moving so quietly, she barely disturbs the air. You feel more than see her approach. She spreads another blanket over you, this one lighter, like a whisper of warmth. She adjusts your pillows slightly, making them even more comfortable somehow. "Sleep well," she whispers, so softly you almost don't hear it. "The secret reading room will keep you safe tonight. No dreams will trouble you here, only peace." She touches your forehead lightly, a gesture of blessing, of care. And then she's gone, the door closing silently behind her. You're alone again, but not lonely. The room is with you. The books on their shelves are keeping watch. The fire is standing guard. The rain is singing you a lullaby. The stars are shining down their ancient, patient light. Your eyes close. The last thing you're aware of is the feeling of the gray book under your hand. still telling its story of peace and acceptance and enoughness. And then you're dreaming. But the dreams are so gentle, so peaceful, that they're barely dreams at all. More like thoughts floating by, soft and harmless. You see clouds drifting across a blue sky. You see leaves falling in autumn, spiraling slowly down. You see ripples spreading across still water. Everything is slow, gentle, beautiful, calm. Hours pass, or maybe only moments. Time has no hold here in the secret reading room. You rest deeply, completely, held safe by this small, perfect space. The librarian returns periodically through the night. You sense her presence even in sleep. She adds wood to the fire when it burns low. She adjusts your blankets. She simply sits for a while in the green armchair, reading by candlelight, keeping company with your sleeping form, a guardian of your rest. Outside, the rain continues its gentle fall. It washes the village streets, the cottage roofs, the leaves in the gardens. It falls on the hills beyond and on the fields and forests farther still. It's a cleansing rain, a peaceful rain, a rain that makes the world soft and quiet and ready for rest. The stars appear and disappear as clouds drift past. When they're visible, they shine brilliantly. When they're hidden, the darkness is soft and unthreatening, like closing your eyes. Inside the secret reading room, you sleep on. The books on their shelves hold their stories quietly, waiting, patient, faithful. They've seen many sleepers rest here before you. They'll see many more after you're gone. They know their job. They're the keepers of peace, the guardians of rest, the holders of secrets that are not hidden, but simply quiet. The fire burns low, but never goes out. Its silver flames dance on, casting gentle shadows that move across the walls like sleepy thoughts, like half-remembered dreams, like the edges of consciousness softening into sleep. And you, wrapped in quilts and blankets, pillowed by cushions, warmed by fire, and peaceful in heart, you sleep the deep, restorative sleep that the body and soul both need. This is healing sleep. This is the sleep that repairs, that renews, that makes ready for another day. The gray book beside you continues its work, even in your sleep. Its wordless story seeps into your dreams, into your resting mind, into your very cells. You are loved. You are safe. You are enough. You can rest. You deserve rest. This peace is yours. When morning comes, it will come slowly here in the secret reading room. The rain will stop, leaving everything washed clean and fresh. The sun will rise gently, painting the sky in soft colors. The librarian will bring you tea and toast on a tray, and you'll wake slowly, peacefully, carrying the peace of this room with you. But morning is far away yet. For now, there is only this: the quiet room, the watch and books, the faithful fire, the gentle rain, the patient stars, and you, sleeping deeply, peacefully, wrapped in the secret reading room's embrace. Rest well, dear friend. You have found a sacred space, a place of true rest. The library keeps this room special, keeps it safe, keeps it ready for those who need its particular gift of quiet peace. And tonight, that's you. Sleep deeply, dream gently, rest completely. The secret reading room watches over you through the night, And its gift to you is this: the knowledge that you are worthy of rest, that peace is your birthright, that you can let go completely and trust that you are held, safe, loved. Sweet dreams, dear friend. The library in all its rooms and all its magic is here for you always. Good night.